5 years. Five years. No bullshit today. Just going to show you the collection of fingerboard stuff. There's a big theme with a particular brand that I quite like. I'm going to show you the setup, my main setup, which I'm running at the moment. Everything's changed quite a bit, so straight to the point. We'll get going. This is a custom-made little plaza ramp from Obsession Fingerboards to an event in St Helens for fingerboarding, and the only clips I managed to get from the event were on this, and then I got hit up on Instagram by the guy who organised the event, who said that he spoke to Obsession and asked if I wanted this, to which I obviously said absolutely yeah. Silly question. But no, this thing is a bit quirky, but very, very fun. Obviously you've got the little steps there, everything's got coping on, or angle iron, and then you've got this kind of like ceramic ledge going all the way from the top to the bottom, which has a little bit of a textured sound, which obviously we all love. The second one, some of you might remember this one. It doesn't get the love it deserves. This was, I think it was like the £8 DIY planter ledge thing. It has got a couple of grind marks on it. I have used it a bit, but it's just been sat in storage, so I haven't used it for a while. But I still have it. It's still going strong, and again, feels nice, sounds nice. Actually, before this thing, little clip-on fisheye lens, I got it from B&M. If you're in the UK, you'll know exactly what B&M is. That thing was £1, and I've already posted some things on Instagram using that. I'm just not very good at self-film clips, but that thing is phenomenal for £1. Black River ramps, the first one in the video, don't know which box it is, might be 7, might not be. This thing is cool as fuck. Dead simple, coping, little box gap with some plants in. Next up, ASI bricks. Obviously bought from the one and only ASI Berlin shop. It's concrete and it's a ledge. If you're a fingerboarder, that is all you need. Brick ledge thingy from Black River. I've wanted one of these for a while. The first event I went to that was hosted by Rise Ramps, which also did the same thing in St Helens, was in Derby, and I bought this from him because I've always wanted something with the bricks on, and it didn't disappoint. It feels awesome, sounds awesome, again, especially when you pinch crooks. Even nose slides, tail slides, anything like that feels awesome on that thing. Black River kicker, pocket kicker, tiny little thing, but it's always worth having something that you can put up against. I don't know, if you're going street riding, or you've got obstacles that are a little bit too high to get onto. This thing's great to just throw in your bag, although I never have. I don't do street fingerboarding. Next up, this one, the John Cowart Pro model thingy. I don't use it that often, to be honest. Big quarter, smaller quarter, ledge, mani pad. It's great, it just doesn't get the love it deserves. So I'm actually thinking of selling this one. Black River wall hip. It's great. That's all you need to know. Another thing I got from a raffle in Derby. I think it's like a hockey goal or something. I'm still struggling to figure out how to do anything on it, but it looks cool, and it flakes paint, which I think is quite cool. Next up, Black River rail, round, chrome. I think it's the tall one, because the small one's like this tall. That thing's awesome. Don't put wax on it, because I found that the wax that I was using makes it grippier. It's better just left alone, and it slides absolutely fine. This thing is one of the first... Sorry, hit you on the coping. This thing is one of the first 3D printed products that I'm going to show you today that I've got. It is awesome. It was made by my friend Michael. I mean, this is awesome. It weighs absolutely nothing, just got some little grippers on the bottom, old grip tape, and that thing ain't going anywhere. I love this thing. I love the texture because it's 3D printed. It's got kind of like a, I don't even know how you'd say it, like a sandstone kind of, I don't know, but that thing rips. That thing is cool. Mike Schneider, Rooftop. A lot of you commented saying that I should have got in touch with them, with Skull, about... No, who did I get it off? Can't remember who I got it off. I don't think it was Skull. About getting the other parts. I did. They politely told me that, well, basically to get lost, because it's a random selection. You don't get to choose, and they don't sell them separately, which I tried to buy the things separately, so I didn't get the other bits. But not complaining because this setup is pretty cool, pretty fun. Moving on. The second 3D printed obstacle is this quarter pipe. That's the pocket quarter pipe from Black River right next to it, just to show you a bit of a comparison. It looks very liney, and it looks like it would have a horrible texture when you're riding up it, but it's absolutely perfect. It feels great, and you can't even tell that it's been 3D printed. It looks awesome. I love the frame around the back. Yeah. Like I said, pocket kicker, pocket quarter. This thing cool. That's it. Soon Fingerboards. I won this in Best Trick at the St. Helens event. It's like a little L-shaped ledge, but it's not really an L, it's just kind of like an angled kink. I love this thing. I have to shout out the graffiti as well. So it's Fingerzoz. SOS, is that supposed to be, but with Z's? I'm not sure, but shout out to them. And then the ramp made by Soon Fingerboards. This thing is awesome. I just don't have the creativity to use this to its full potential. I did make a whole edit on Instagram for this because it deserved its own video, but I feel like some other people could probably do much better things on this than I can, but I tried my best. I did get a couple of new learns on that one though, so it was still a good session. Second to last, we have Sinister Things with this 4-set and ledge. Again, for everybody who likes the sound. This thing is awesome. Love it to bits. Great ramp. And last but certainly no means least, this. Now this thing was, and well is, 100% 3D printed. This is one of the base plates. So like Tech Deck, me and Michael tried to, well I say me and Michael did all of this by himself. I wasn't involved with any of it. But he designed and made his own interlocking system so that you can place these wherever you want. I think this is awesome, but it's too long to fit on my main desk, so it lives here on the windowsill. Obviously you've got 2 quarter pipes on either end, one on either end. They're the same as that one there, except they aren't flush with the ground, they go to the same height as the platform. And then they've got this little 2-stair little ledge thing here, which again is awesome. The idea that we had behind this is each one of these plates could have a different ramp on. So for instance, you could have a hump on one of them, You could have a bench on one of them. You could have a rail, and all of these would be 3D printed together, so that you could go, right, oh, I don't want to ride this one anymore. I want to put the rail on. Or you could just put it all as flat ground and just have a big half pipe. But I mean, I've given this plenty of time to, try out. I've had quite a few sessions. I haven't videoed anything on it yet, but it's held up. It's standing the test of time so far, and it's really sick. So, if anybody in the comments likes the thought of this, follow me on Instagram and get in touch. And I don't know, maybe it could be something that me and Mike will do together. It all depends on the feedback and whether anybody seems to be interested enough. So as for my setup, this is a milkshake deck, and the Brutal logo, if you can read that, it does say milkshake. Obviously there's real wear graphic. I love the shape of this. I've moved on from low concave mid kicks to deep concave high kicks, so there's plenty of range on popping tricks. I just like the way it feels. We've got white and black River trucks. They just match this deck really, really well. The wheels, focus. The wheels are Dogu wheels. Guy out of Scotland doing them all himself, and they are incredible. I absolutely love them. They feel great. These are the softest wheels that I've ever used, but they are incredible. They look great, they feel great. They're actually made out of real recycled skateboard wheels, so they are real urethane that real skateboard wheels are made out of, because they are skateboard wheels. These wheels in particular are 99A. Personal preference. I like them like this. I think 65D is a little bit too soft for me, or it could be the other way around. They were too hard. I can't remember because the scale of hardness is stupid. But 99A for me is bob on perfect. And yeah, that's pretty much it.